Hi friends, welcome back to my channel for another new video. Today I have for you all the rapid fire book tag, aka answer all these questions off the top of my head, no thoughts, head empty, and I'm going to quickly do that. But before I get started, I wanted to thank Daniela at the Uncommon Reader for tagging me in this tag about a month ago. Unfortunately, the original creator of this tag, Girl Reading, is no longer on BookTube, so I can't tag her. But I do know her legacy lives on because we are still doing this tag today, years later. And without any further interruptions or tangents, I'm going to quickly read out all of the tag questions and I'm going to answer them rapidly without thinking too much about the answer and going on a tangent as I always do. First one up is ebooks or physical books. Ebooks all the way. Second one is paperback or hardback. I love a good floppy paperback. 3, online or in-store shopping. Online. I think I'm a homebody, so while I like the idea of going out and browsing in the stores itself, I do think I want to make my purchases online after I have read the reviews and done my own internal reflection. And I think for me, in-store shopping will lead to impulse purchases, which is why I try not to do them. For trilogies or series, trilogies. 5, heroes or villains. I love a good villain. 6, a book you want everyone to read. That would have to be The Broken Ring. I have talked about this book so many times, so I'm going to stop. 7, recommend an underrated book. Again, The Broken Ring is highly underrated, but after reviewing my 2024 spreadsheet, I'm going to recommend With M. Butterfly a play. 8, the last book you finished. I finished The Naturals, I think 2 days ago. 9, the last book you bought. I don't remember. It was a collection of 5 books I bought from Savers, probably in the beginning of February. It included The Midnight Library, The Tipping Point, 2 books of the Knockout series, and then 1 more. But I don't remember what that book was, but I think that's a good answer for this question. 10, the weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark. I think it would have to be a fork, and I think it was a used fork. Yeah, so the weirdest thing I used as a bookmark would have to be a used fork. Don't ask me, just don't. 11, used books or no. I mean, my last haul was from a used bookstore, so yes, absolutely. 12 is my top 3 favorite genres. Romance, historical, and fantasy. We'll just go with that. 13, borrow or buy. You already know I'm a heavy library user, so borrow all the way. 14, character or plot. I mean, preferably we would have both, but if I had to choose, I mean, okay, it really depends on the book, okay? Crap, that's not what I was supposed to do. I think I prefer plot over character. 15, long or short books. Considering my experience with novellas and then full-length novels, I think I prefer longer books. 16, long or short chapters. Short chapters. I like to have a good, clean pause, and if the chapter is too long, then I'm going to be stuck reading a whole chapter for hours, and then I'm going to get really mad because I was supposed to go to sleep 2 hours ago, but the chapter was, let's say, 50 pages, so it extended my bedtime, and I would be very upset since I like to end at a chapter whenever I sit down and start reading. 17, name the first 3 books you think of. The Naturals, The Love Theory, The Love Hypothesis. This is and The Poppy War. There, 3 books. I think I mangled Love Theoretically and The Love Hypothesis for this answer, but I'm gonna go with The Naturals, the last book I read, The Love Hypothesis, the very first book I read that really got me back into reading, and The Poppy War, which is the first fantasy series that I read that I really enjoyed. So those 3. 18, books that made you laugh or cry. I don't think I have full-blown cries, but I do get emotional, and I think the last book that made me really emotional would have to be The Winners. If you know, you know what scene I'm talking about. 19, our world or fictional world. Fictional world all the way, even if it's treacherous, even if I'm not a main character, because I'm not a main character in this story either, you know? So maybe in the fictional world, hopefully I get to be a main character, but even if I'm not, oh well, hopefully there's a little bit more adventure to it than whatever I'm doing right now. 20, audiobooks, yes or no? Audiobook all the way. It has gotten me back into reading, and honestly, I'm really vibing with audiobooks right now. 21, do I ever judge a book by its cover? Absolutely, all the time, so much. 22, book to movie or book to TV show adaptation? It really depends on the book, but I'm gonna have to go with book to TV adaptation so they have a little bit more time and flexibility to actually do all the things that is in the book instead of getting it cut out. So, books to TV series, in my opinion. 23, a movie or TV adaptation that you prefer over the book. This is kind of hard for me because I don't really watch that many movies or TV show aside from the crime ones that I'm really invested in. So I'm gonna have to go with no real answer for this one, except for maybe the series of Unfortunate Events. But even then, it's so long ago, I'm not even 100% certain that that statement is true. So I'm just gonna quickly move on to the last and final question, which is series or standalone. I much prefer a standalone over a series. I like things quick, simple, concise, and to the point, even though that is not me, but hopefully this video was. And before we wrap up this video, I would like to tag some people to do this tag, but if you want to do this tag, go ahead and do it. I think this is a great tag if you're just looking for some tags to do. However, I am going to be tagging the following people. First one up is going to be Brooklyn at Brooklyn's Library. I know you have a back pile of them, but hopefully this one is really quick and you can just get the gears going to continue on to do more videos and more tag videos. And then the next person I'm going to tag is going to be Kat at Curious Cat. And finally, I'm going to be tagging Ashley at Ashley Bex Reads. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here, keeping it short and simple for this video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic and wonderful day. And if you guys did really enjoy this video and want to help support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave a like, a comment, or maybe even a subscribe. And hopefully I will see you guys all very soon in my 1-year booktube video. Bye!